are listening to the Community Radio Show on WLEE News Talk 990. I'm Muhammad Hadi. I'm here with Sirraj.
Hey.
You can call in 788-0990 or 1-877-953-3990. We're joined by Dr. Kohli on the line. Let me read his bio. Dr. Ravinder Singh Kohli was born in India and came to MTV in 1988 from the United Kingdom. He's a practicing cardiologist with offices in Canolga Heights and Chesterfield. He's a past president of the Sikh Association of Central Virginia, a trustee of the Sikh Association of Central Virginia, and the Cultural Center of India located in Chester. Dr. Kohli is also one of the founding members of the Festival of Punjab, which was held in April, in which they celebrated their 10th year anniversary. He has been an active member of the Interfaith Council of Greater Richmond and has participated in many discussions, especially since 9/11. And hopefully I won't hang up on him. Dr. Kohli, are you on the line? Good morning. Thanks for joining me.
Good morning.
Good. Great. First, I wanted to express my condolences for what happened last week at the Sikh temple in Wisconsin. It was really sad to hear that happened. All right. I wanted to see. Thanks for agreeing to come on. I'm sure it's been quite a difficult week for you. Could you just talk a little bit about how the Sikh community here is handling it? Right, I see. I read about the coverage of the candlelight vigil that occurred. Were there any? Did you have any? Were there any kind of families that lived here that had family in Wisconsin as well? Okay, good.
That's good. That's good.
All right, and then can you talk a little bit about kind of the response that you've gotten from the broader non-Sikh community in the interfaith community? Because I know all throughout America, I mean, I know on my Facebook page and stuff, there's always been different kind of. I know a lot of the imams from the Islamic Center and stuff went to different Sikh temples, and there's been an outreach. Could you just talk a little about that?
I do have a question. Prior to to this tragic shooting, was there a lot of outreach with the Sikh community from the other communities such as the Muslim community and and the Christian community? Okay.
Yeah, I want to say I've actually attended the Festival of Punjab, and it's just great. My kids love it, particularly the Bhangra part, the dancing. Sure.
Right.
And in your I read your long intro, which I'm sure is the condensed version here. Could you talk a little bit about your involvement with the Interfaith Council of Greater Richmond? Because when this tragedy happened, and I knew I wanted to get someone on from the Sikh community. I mean, I didn't have any inroads into the Sikh community, and so I reached out to past president Malik Khan from the Interfaith Council of Greater Richmond, and asked him, hey, I needed someone from the Sikh community. And so I'm a strong believer of the work that the Interfaith Council does with kind of bringing together people from different faiths and having a better understanding and basically building connections. So could you talk a little bit about your involvement with that?
Sure. I mean, I think my family and I have been involved with this for the last maybe 15, 16 years. My wife was an active participant of the Interfaith Council way back, I think, in the mid-90s maybe. And then one of us, either she or I or some of our friends, have always been pretty much involved. And then after 9/11, we got more involved because we just felt that we needed to be, I guess that's an eye-opener for us. You know, all of us live in cocoons and we feel that we're all invincible. So that was an eye-opener that, we need to be more involved in the greater community. And in fact, the Interfaith Council has been one of the modems where we have been able to express ourselves and reach out to other religions and tell people who we are, because it's always, being a small minority in Richmond itself, it's always hard to find the people and the time to reach out to other communities. But
sure,
socially, we do a lot of things together. But the smaller sects like the Baha'is and the Ekunkas, it's good to know them, interrelate with them, and share. And the thing is, everything is such a common ground. When it comes to religion, the basic platform is common. We just make it different. That's it. I mean, I think the ethos and the very spirit of religion is the same, but somehow man tends to pull it in different directions and tear it up.
Sure. Okay. I have a question from what you just stated. Now, you're saying that there are, even in Richmond, there are smaller sects of the Sikh community?
No, there are smaller sects of other religions too.
Okay, gotcha. There's
only one sect of the Sikhs. There is no diversity in Sikhism.
Okay.
There isn't. There's only one scripture, one temple, and basically we just follow the same rites and rituals.
Gotcha. Okay, that's good to know.
And you had mentioned 9/11, and we had heard that unfortunately, the minority community after Muslims that have kind of been the indirect target of hate crimes has actually been the Sikh community. Kind of, a case of, quote unquote mistaken identity. Do you think this is what the situation in Wisconsin was?
I don't know. I don't know. I would not like to comment on that. I mean, it's possible that's kind of the jump to conclusion, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I think time will tell. But going back to 9/11, it's interesting. I was in Chicago when this happened, and then we had to, because all the planes, everything was grounded, so we drove back. When my daughter at that time was in UVA, and when I called her to see if she was fine, she was donating blood for the Red Cross on that day. So it was kind of, I mean, we're Americans. We don't, the kids particularly don't think different. They don't feel different. They don't think different. They listen to the same music as all their friends do. So it's kind of, for them, it's more harder, to see why are we being singled out.
Right.
And the discussion we had earlier was that the unfortunately the climate that exists now, or the direction we're going, is that because you look different, then you must have different different practices, or it doesn't fit into this predefined box of what's being American. What's being an American. And I would tell you that I who am a Muslim would have more in common with your children who have grown up here, right? Than I would with someone who's Muslim from the Middle East. because
I agree.
I'm an American, your kids are American, and we can probably sit in a room and, we can
relate.
We can relate.
Yeah,
we understand the culture. We have the same, similar values and things of that nature.
And the kids, some of the best friends are of different religions. The African American,
Right.
They don't see different.
Correct. Exactly right. Yeah, I see. So we have hopefully I can get the technology right with this. We have Annette from the Interfaith Council. Do you mind staying on for a few more minutes, Dr. Kohli?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, Annette, are you on?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, how are you? You're on with Dr. Kohli?
Hi, Annette.
Hi, Dr. Kohli. First, on behalf of the Interfaith Council, we wanted to express our condolences for the whole Sikh community, both in Richmond and of course, Wisconsin.
Thank you.
And, it's an event that should never have happened in our lifetimes. That Interfaith Council offers a lot of programming on educational things about various faiths. So is there anything you could suggest that Interfaith Council or other Richmonders could do to help out?
Annette, I'll reach out to you. I'll reach out to you and Malik and see, what we can do. Put our heads together and see what we can do to, I guess, to reignite the education for Sikhism in this area.
That would be good.
So
we have some upcoming programs we can.
But thank you. The Interfaith Council has always been there, and it's been a good platform to educate people.
Okay.
Good. All right. And is there a chance that if people wanted to visit the Gurdwara?
Yes, this Sunday, actually, tomorrow, from 11 to 1 o'clock, we're inviting anybody who wants to come to the Gurdwara. We will have our communal lunch there, which, is always vegetarian. So, we have extended this to everybody to come there. And, any of you listening, you're most welcome, to the Gurdwara at 11, 1 o'clock. We'll have a small service. Then we normally serve the lunch, which is what was happening there in Wisconsin. When he went, they were making lunch downstairs in the kitchen.
Right. Where is that located at here in Richmond?
We're on 4500 Marty, Marty Boulevard. It's in, if you take from Chippenham Parkway, you take Route 10 east, right?
Okay.
At the second lights, you make a left. I think that is starts with a J. I think it's Jessup Road.
Okay.
In fact, we back onto 150. So if you make a left on Jessup, it's right there.
Okay.
All right. We'll put signs there. Tomorrow morning, I'll have some signs. When you make a left into Jessup, we'll have signs for the Gurdwara there.
Okay. Well, we'll try to pull that up on the map and get an exact address.
11 to 1 anytime. Just come in and ask for me. I'll be there. Ask for me if you want to, and it'll be good.
Okay.
I'll definitely send the information to the Interfaith Council group too.
Yeah, please do that. We'd love to have you guys there, and bring your families. We'll do things together.
All right. We appreciate the call, Annette.
Thank you.
All right, Dr. Kohli. Well, I certainly appreciate your time. Let's just say for tomorrow from 11 to 1.
Yes.
And sorry, just for our audiences, the Gurdwara, that's the Sikh place of worship.
Yeah,
right?
the Gurdwara is actually, it's two words. Guru means the teacher, and Dwara means the house or the residence. So
okay. So house of the teacher. Okay. So like I said, I really express my condolences for what happened. It's really sad when these types of things happen, particularly when it's at places of worship. And I appreciate you taking time and coming on.
No, come tomorrow if you can. I look forward to seeing you.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, we have one more caller. What are we looking at time wise here?
I guess we have another member of the Interfaith Council.
Okay. All right, we have Rebecca Skinner.
So I had conference and VIP.
Oh no, hold on. Keep it on.
Sorry, I haven't technical difficulties. Hi, Rebecca.
Yes. Hello.
You're on with Dr. Kohli.
Oh, hello. I just wanted to thank the radio show so much for having Dr. Kohli on. I think it's very important that we all understand one another's faiths and practices better. That way we can dispel some of the fear that people seem to have about the different religions. And the Interfaith Council is a wonderful place to come and learn more about other faiths and to explain your faith better to other people so that they can understand you better as well. Yeah,
I definitely agree. I just want to give out the website for the Interfaith Council. It's icgr.org.
That's right.
That's icgr.org. All right. Yes. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, again, Dr. Kohli, I really appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
No, thank you. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. That was Dr. Kohli from a member of the Sikh community.
Just throwing papers everywhere right now.
Sorry. Yeah, there's papers all over the place here. Sorry. That's why you hear the little rattling and all that kind of stuff. So you're listening to the community radio show on WLEE News Talk 990. The number to call in to discuss anything you wish is 788-0990 or 1-877-953-3990. 788-0990, 877-953-3990. And we will be back in
shortly, just a couple minutes.